ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹੋ Oh, let's see. Get back is the big salute from Henry.
Hit it pretty firmly. It's gone pretty quickly to Shoaib Malik. There's been a fumble. Otherwise,
Shaheen Afridi. Malik with a little misfield. Yeah, just got a little kick. Bounce.
I never got to the fences before all the way, but that's a good shot. Hassan Ali, well, he did throw it back, but not in the right direction.
He knew that boundary rope was coming around. New Zealand 13 for 1.
हर चाय अधूरी है जीरा प्लस के बिना, जिसके ताजा और खस्तापन से महकता है जहां। Life का switch on.
Left-handedness at the top. Taylor right-hand. Another left-hander, and Tommy Latham gets out there tonight. Your countryman, brother. Or at the end, back end of the innings. But yeah, they were.
So 280, you're chasing 280. A heck of a chase if the Black Caps do get.
Chatted about it, studio, and even I said something at the pitch report just about the. So that's what this rain around. It's very interesting, isn't it? Rain is about 2 new balls. You know, get all of it greasy, tough for the fielding side later on, holding on. Because that rain is consistent. It's sort of like heavy drops, but not thundering down. It's just there, isn't it? It's just consistent. Annoying. I think for the fielding side more than anything, BK.
So just with the ball coming on to the bat so they can play their shots, and they want all the help they can get because it's an imposing Pakistan.
Need the ball, Hassan Ali. Key thing. Full bowled.
Oh, I love this movie. ऐसा रोमांस अब कहाँ होता है?
तुम्हें और एक कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
That's a bit more technique, Baz. You were saying Munro was lacking.
Miss as well, and then you've got Corey Anderson, Martin Guptill, and then
Yeah, I think you don't have to be. T20, Women's World T20 is on right now in the Caribbean. The first men. There is so much cricket these days being played. Yeah, got a bit cold. Watch that stairs. And in black. Protagonists that play franchise T20, the IPL, April, May. By and large, at a pretty good time of it here. Picking along with white ball cricket. But, other guys have been playing county cricket. Matt Henry. And India are piling in. Are you coming as well? Sure, New Zealand very fine. Airing. Accommodation.
पाकिस्तान भर की ख़वातीन ने किया वसीम अकरम को चैलेंज कि इनका डिटर्जेंट एरियल से बेहतर है।
हो जाए मुकाबला।
नए एरियल से नया एरियल डबल एक्शन फॉर्मूला के साथ।
Rahim Rao.
almost every ball they just. Hassan Ali has been told to go out to that deep square leg.
Worker. He's trying to find his way to the dance floor there. Oh.
Under lies, the ball just hitting the seam and climbed a little and went away from George Worker.
Good. And there is the first boundary of the innings, courtesy of
Smack it to the leg side, right in the middle of that stick.
Yeah, it's the strategy, isn't it? Well played, really good cricket. On the charge earlier, previous ball, and his weights.
Lance gets a boundary, but that has been created by that previous delivery where he charged down the track and smacked him over mid-wicket.
Bizarre.
Ouch. It is raining quite heavily. The one just cross seam, just nipping back a little.
Were bowled.
Free generation.
I can see beyond limits. चाय के लिए.
Pepsi.
Right, he's looking to the heavens and going, unusual.
A lovely shot though.
Couple of maximums to throw in there.
Bandages, everybody walking around with his taped hand.
Probing delivery.
Grab Malik, almost all his left hand, all fingers bandaged. There you go. He's just all around. Maybe it's a sponsorship thing.
With this rain that's been around, the rubbish just had to wait there, blowing through. Yeah, very heavy drops of Duke. The Duke of Spain, that's rain for you, Baz. I nearly took out George Walker as well. Actually 30, thanks, Baz. 1988. March 88 I came here. Georgia Cup.
On, and this time Shankar just dropping a little short. But he was in fantastic position straight away. Hit.
It's about the rain. Stay out there, Baz. Just stay. It's Toby Hannon. He's head curator here from Victoria in Australia. Going off. See, the batsmen aren't happy. Now, the last time we came off was during a test match. That test match there, we missed pretty much that whole first session. Oh, it was day 3 or 4. But it was incredible.
You've probably seen it all now. Rain.
All the weather with us, you reckon? That's it. Now, it's that whole thing of man interfering with nature. Seeding and putting it up there to get this. New Zealand, one down. It runs early. Knocked over by Shaheen Afridi. Right through the gate.
The very first over is getting the ball to get back.
The batsman will tell you they hate that. Where he hasn't really gone anywhere on the crease. You mentioned his technique, has it? Got to work on that a bit more with the foot, but he is such an enforcer. He loves to go hard at the ball, so hard hands and search. Yeah, so we've got a bit of rain here. It's got a little bit. Ferguson with the fifer, very useful, 5 for 45. The back end was where his wickets were. And then in reply, New Zealand, they're one down for 35 after 6.5. Nickel to win this decider, 1-1. And that's what's happened now. The windy is Wellington, capital of New Zealand, Baz. And that is a challenge.
And I reckon they've only done this about 3-4 times. Everyone, and it's a bit of surprise here as well. Everybody enjoying it, enjoying the wind and the rain, because it's a rarity.
It was gusting. Rather dramatic. Concentrate and get the job.
लौटाते हैं। क्या आसान है, कमाल दिखाना भी। स्पोर्ट्स, मूवीज, ओरिजिनल कंटेंट, यहाँ मिलेगा बेस्ट ऑफ हर एंटरटेनमेंट, हर इमोशन। सोनी लिव।
Sounded good and hit very well.
That's taken.
Oh, knocked her over first ball. What a shot. Didn't make history and won the Women's ICC World T20 title.
टेन स्पोर्ट्स पे जश्न क्रिकेट। टीम पाकिस्तान है तैयार।
And now you're fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people all overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Against Australia in the first test in Dubai. These centuries came at a time when Yunus played.
क्योंकि एक दफा ये 30 पे पहुंच जाए तो फिर ये लंबा 100 करते हैं और ऐसा बैट्समैन आपको चाहिए अगर मिसबा खासतौर पे
In his only innings of the series before he had to fly home following the death of his nephew. Format was back in the test lineup. Pakistan and Mitchell Johnson and Peter Sadu gobbled up openers. However, that did not happen. In walked Yunus Khan and took command of the situation. Together with Azhar Ali.
It's the first boundary of the day as well.
Second of the innings.
Shot of the and they're away.
Steered down.
Well, this shot just sums up Yunus Khan's stature or his stint at the crease. He's been. Yunus Khan has played a good shot. It was a quick delivery, full of length. Yunus Khan on top of it.
Freedom to swing his arms. And got it wide of mid-off for a really effective boundary.
He was going. Actually got this on the half volley. And I'll smash it through mid off the four. Great shot.
Down towards mid-on this time. And clears.
There it is, the landmark. Well, as they say, let the bat do the talking.
Australia in Dubai. He had so far negotiated spin and pace with the
Yunus Khan gets a boundary. One bounce over the road.
All he wanted to do, good solid strike. And pick me up as you go over the top of mid.
He got there.
Low down onto it.
That slashed. Pass point, good shot. I guess that was the advantage.
And the wicket. Over mid-on. And that is a terrific blow from Yunus Khan. He's into the 90s. Great use of the feet.
Scored 100 against Australia in Test match cricket. For a guy who's got an average in excess of 50.
Down the wicket. Out towards mid-wicket. And all the way for six. And what a fantastic way to go to three figures. His 25th Test 100. He draws level with Inzamam ul Haq as the leading centurion in the history of Pakistan Test cricket. Take a bow, Yunus Khan.
Because he had to prove himself that he is still good enough to make it for Pakistan.
Yunus Khan's 100th consolidated Pakistan's foothold in the test. As a personal milestone, this was Yunus's 25th run. The first Pakistani to hit centuries against all test-playing nations. The 36-year-old was finally dismissed by Mitchell Johnson on 106.
Big shout and gone. The new one has done it again, as it did this morning.
Long late. Given out, of course. Let's not forget that. So, here we go. First thing, is it a no ball? No, that's fine. Anything behind the popping crease or the batting crease is fine.
Given out, on field, impact and line. Goodbye and good night. Yunus, got 100, but you're gone. It's 25th Test 100 has come to an end, courtesy of Mitchell Johnson again.
Like umpires saying that occasionally, and it was a great knock. Raise your bat up. A brilliant 100. You made 100 against every test-playing country now. And there he goes for 106 and pack.
4 wickets, with Yunus Khan top scoring with 106. He was ably supported by Azhar Ali, who made 53. Mitchell Johnson picked up 3 wickets, while Peter Sidhu scalped 1. For Yunus, this run was special for more than one reason.
यहाँ मैं कुछ कर सका अपने टीम के लिए, जो बात मैं बार बार कहता हूँ कि अगर मैं टीम के लिए कुछ कर सकूँ तो सबसे अच्छा होगा। वो एग्जैक्टली हुआ कि ठीक है, ये 2 के मैच को बड़े रनों में कन्वर्ट नहीं, हम पाकिस्तान टीम जो है वो फाइट बैक कर सकती है।
Pakistan added 235 runs and were bowled out for 454. Skipper Misbah-ul Haq played a gritty knock of 69. For Australia, it was only David Warner who shone with the bat. He hit his 3rd century in consecutive innings and made Khan Yasir Shah picked up 3 wickets and Zulfikar Babar pocketed 2. Continues his dream run. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to Great Centuries. With a lead of 151 runs, Pakistan held the upper hand when their second innings started and fell victim to Australian spinner Steve O'Keefe, who was making his test debut.
And Yunus Khan using his feet, shades of the way he went to his 100 in the first innings.
And he's just come out and smashed him over, stamping his authority, and also the very first ball. Spinner not really into the groove as yet, and that's a very impressive tactic and a great shot by Yunus.
On the pads was Peter Sidhu, and he was quickly across to put it away through square leg.
The key to it is to play it under your nose, which he did. Look how low he is at ball.
Yunus. And he's gone inside out rather nicely.
Yes, the defensive line outside their leg stump. Yunus just making room for himself. Didn't get.
What a shot that is. Oh, it's breathtaking. Just threw the hands at it, Yunus Khan. Threw extra cover like a shell, and it brings up his half century. What a terrific performance from Yunus Khan.
Magnificent shot from nowhere. The way he presented full face of the bat. Look at this. No feet really, but
Yunus Khan goes big on the leg side, and he gets 4, finding the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on. The bugle has well and truly sounded. Charge. He's gone out towards deep mid-wicket, and he's nailed it. 6, fantastic blow.
shot. And he goes on to 94. He's 1 hit away from another 100.
Sweeps, and there it is. Fantastic achievement, his 26th 100, and he becomes only the 7th Pakistan player to score 200s in a test match. He joins Hanif Mohammed, Javed Miandad, Wajahatullah Wasti, Yasser Hamid, Inzamam ul Haq and Mohammed Yusuf. Fantastic.
Yunus got his 26th test done and Pakistan declared at 286 for 2, giving Australia a mammoth target of 438 runs. This test 100 by Yunus had cricket statisticians working with Inzamam ul Haq. This was also the first time in 40 years that a batsman made 200s in the same test against Australia. The previous record was held by New Zealand's Glenn Turner, who scored 101 and 110 in Christchurch in 1974. Yunus also joined. Meanwhile, the target of 438 seemed too overwhelming for Australia. By stumps on day 4, they had lost 4 wickets with only 59 runs on the board. Spin twins. On day 5, Steve Smith and Mitchell Johnson showed some resistance, but they could only postpone the inevitable. Shah and Babar shared 9 wickets amongst themselves and gave Pakistan a stirring 221-run victory. Shah and Babar shared 9 wickets.
A magnificent win there for Pakistan, who had to fought and fight their way through today. It wasn't given in easy by the Australians, and Waqar Younis.
The hero of this win was Yunus Khan with his 2 magnificent hundreds in 4th innings.
जिस तरह मैंने ग्रांड फ्लावर के साथ मैंने काम किया और वहाँ पे जाके नेट्स में 2-3 दिन मैंने इनका स्टाइल देखा कि किस स्टाइल से खेलते हैं, किस स्टाइल से बॉलें भी लगी हैं. इवन इस अगर आप पहले इनिंग में देखें तो मुझे एक रिप में भी बॉल लगी, उसके बाद मुझे एक शोल्डर पे भी बॉल लगा. लेकिन मैं तैयार था इन चीज़ों के लिए कि जिस तरह मिचेल जॉनसन और सिडल ने और टॉप के बॉलर्स हैं, टॉप पाकिस्तान को और सारी टीम को बिलीव हुआ कि हम इनके खिलाफ कर सकते हैं और एंड द एंड में रिजल्ट वही हुआ कि पाकिस्तान विनिंग साइड पे रहा.
Hope you enjoyed the vintage magic of Yunus Khan and the great centuries. Until next time, it's goodbye. Welcome to yet another episode of Great Centuries. In this episode, we feature Mohammad Hafiz's 103 against Sri Lanka in Dambulla, an innings he played on the 11th of July 2015. In 21 one-dayers, Hafiz reached Sri Lanka as a part of both Pakistan's Test and one-day squads. In Pakistan's 2-1 series win, Hafiz failed to make his mark in the 2 tests he featured in. Despite a poor showing in the longest format, rounder justified his place with a man-of-the-match performance in the opening game of the 5-match ODI series in Dambulla. Vindicating mention, make sure that Kusals could bat game in down the wrong line. Pacer Anwar Ali too got into the act as Lahiru Tirimana nicked him to Sarfaraz Ahmed. Taranga played 3 dot balls, found himself in no man's land.
Gets that ball to spin back into Dilshan and the off stump being hit.
Huge wicket here for the Pakistanis. Dilshan's looking to his partner, he's looking around everywhere, he's misread length, he's misread everything here. On a ball.
As Pakistan restricted Sri Lanka to 255 for 8 in 50 overs. Hafiz finished his 10-over spell with 4 for 41, with Thisara Perera being his 4th victim. Rahat Ali claimed 2 wickets, while Dinesh Chandimal remained unbeaten. Azhar Ali soon eased the pressure, and his opening partner Ahmad Shehzad too complimented him well from the other end. As the pair grew stronger, Lankan skipper
Azhar Ali has got this habit to come out of the crease, manage the length, and this time he was pushed back because of very good tactics there.
Azhar Ali's departure.
That's crack pass point for 4. Soft ball out. Cut him in half, but he survives the scare. He's coming back for the second. Ahmed Shahzad was way short.
Yeah, the right idea, right end to throw at. The throw just not good enough. He's asking his partner. Ahmed Shahzad says all right, but nicely timed. Extra pace and bounce in this pitch and throwing a bit off from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, the breezy conditions will. Forgot where the stumps were.
Nicely hit. Over the top of extra cover. Big shot. Great option, really.
Oh, he's annoyed with himself. Good bowling change. Well done, Angelo Matthews. And he's just chased one here that sort of didn't get his weight forward. He's just trying to lather it through the covers. Look at his weight. He's still hanging back. And that's the reason why he's nicked it. His head didn't get to the ball.
And with Ahmed Shahzad, Hafiz continued his onslaught along with Babar Azam. We'll be back after a short while. Stay tuned. Today, we feature Hafiz's brilliant knock in Dambulla.
Beautifully hit. No one in the dip, and Hafiz will pick up a 4. Hafiz to go up and over.
Hafiz nearing a 50 on 44. Cracked it hard. Got it past the man at point. He was pointing towards the man in the deep. He had no chance. He was at appeal and gone. Tilakratne Dilshan has done it for Sri Lanka. Babar Azam is going to talk to his partner whether to go for a review or not. Didn't really bend down and, well, I think it probably hit him. Sri Lanka striking just at the right time. Yeah, would have gone on to it. Some part of the off stump or middle stump, yeah, it looked pretty adjusted. 5, it's 1, 2, 3 for 3. What a way to get to your 50 with a straight 6. Lovely pucky innings under pressure. He was rather so-so when he started.
Over Lakmal and into the crowd. A good use of the feet, got inside it so he can go offside and hit with the turn. Whatever little turn CK Prasanna does get. But he just Mohammad Hafiz. Hafiz turning it on. First going down the ground and now looking at ease. Using the pace. He thought Hafiz was coming, dragged it down. Too short this time by Dilshan. Partnership brought up with that boundary. It's been boundaries galore from Hafiz. Monica has to stay full. He's got to try deceive Hafiz with that slower ball that dips on him.
His 58-run stand with Babar Azam for the 3rd wicket sailed past.
Hafiz and Malik demolishing each and every bowler. Angelo Matthews was running out of
Hitting by Hafiz. He's into the 90s. He's into 95. Mohammad Hafiz gets to 100. It'll be his 10th ODI 100. Oh, that's four. That is a brilliant shot. It was pitched up. It was on the half volley, and he punched it through. It's a wonderful shot there. Just squirted open the blade up, hit a through cover point. It's a beautiful shot. Look at the way he's looking. Problem. That goes away for four. That's his 10th 100. They stand to him, and he deserves it. Yeah, what a knock. He's got a bit of work to do. Yeah, well done. Yeah, it means a lot to him, doesn't it? You can tell. He's been under a lot of pressure of late, personally, etc. But there it was. Anything short, he was going to ramp. He should be kicking himself. That was a poor shot, especially considering the way he batted. Just batted magnificently, but it hits out with such an ordinary 4 wickets in a match. The first one was Shoaib Malik, so well done to him. That's for Pakistanis, folks. Well done. Look at the size of that bat. Magnificent knocks, 103, and Pakistan 198 before.
Helped Pakistan register a 6-wicket victory with 28 balls remaining. None of the Sri Lankan bowlers made their mark in this match. With this win, the tourists now led the 5-match ODI series 1-0. Hafiz for his Mohammad Hafiz is outstanding with the bat as well. Great way to have a good start in the series in the ODIs, because the tempo left by the test team. We really want you to, continue. Always great to see Pakistanis win. It's not about your own individual performances, but I think really want you to have a good start of the series. And I think the ball has done not fairly. And whatever it is natural. So hopefully, the things will be fine.
Going to take through.
It was a little bit new plan, because the green signal given by the management, just go and express yourself. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Great Century.
This is 10 Sports.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Great Centuries, which looked flat and placid and was expected to play in favour of the batsmen. It was no surprise then when Owen Morgan won the toss and elected to, while Shoaib Malik, Yunus and Babar Azam would provide support in the middle order. Mohammad Irfan and Anwar Ali were the trusted pacemen for making their first trip to the Emirates. Moeen Ali, after a patchy test series, was looking to rediscover his old form, while James Taylor and Joe Root, with Mohammad Irfan and Anwar Ali wreaking havoc on the English top order.
Got it in the end, an excellent start by Pakistan.
England needed their captain to step up to the plate, and so
Barnes. Pulled away, and he's played it clear of that fielder at deep mid wicket. 4 runs for Morgan. He gets his 50 in style. No one moved.
But the resistance was broken by some outstanding fielding by the Pakistanis.
What a brilliant catch to dismiss another England batsman.